First thing we got to do is pop the little cover that goes above, which is this, and it just kind of unsnaps off, so that way it'll expose like some of the areas where we're going to be running the wires. So we're going to be running the wire for the dash cam to the left, both of them, since that's where the plugs are, and then we're going to go ahead and put this back after that. Here's the Uniden hardwire kit, and this is the dash cam hardwire kit. So like I said, we're going to both run it behind this. We're going to tape them together and then start running it along the headliner towards the fuse box to the bottom passenger kick panel. I've already got the cover back on, and as you can see, the plugs are right behind it, and I already kind of started tucking it in the headliner. So just to kind of give you an idea, both of the wires are behind the covers itself, and we can always tuck in the extra if need be. So as you can see, I'm just kind of pushing it along, but we'll know that once we have everything kind of mounted in there. But it does look pretty OEM this way, which is kind of what you want. So just kind of move away the wires a little bit towards the center, that way it looks a lot better. And then I'm gonna continue running it just right behind it. You can use a panel tool like that just to kind of open it up, and then we'll run it to the sides right here and then all the way to the bottom. This is the area that I have a little trouble with. It's gonna have to tuck in all the way inside, so I just kind of pry this off a little bit and then slide the wire, and then this is kind of where I am so far. Like I said, I'm gonna run it all the way down, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Now you do need to pop this cover at the side just to kind of make the running of the wires a little bit easier. So it's nothing but a couple of clips, easy peasy to pop that off. I don't think I need to pop this off, so I'll leave that alone. So we're gonna go ahead and run it to this little crevice right here. I'm pretty much almost done, but like I said, I just wanted to kind of show you to put it in the cavity right here, and then it should come out right here. All right, for this process, this is an optional thing. You don't have to use a fleece tape if you don't have any, but you can use electrical tape. The only reason why I'm doing this one is just because I'm running it in between metals, so I want to make sure it doesn't get kind of cut or rub onto anything. I mean, I doubt it will, but I'm gonna zip tie it to this harness right here just to prevent it from moving. But just trying to be kind of cautious on this one, so a little extra protection. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it there. Just pop the fuse box cover, and then that's where you should have all your wiring pretty much showing. So this one's kind of taking me a little bit longer than expected. The customer did want it to be just kind of like in this corner, so I went ahead and kind of covered the wiring with tape, and then just zip tie it along this mounting spot right here, along with the harness. And I just kind of zip tied the harnesses so far. So this is the only thing you should have so far. I will tie both of the grounds and then ground it at one point. So the only thing I'm going to be left over will be the accessory and the constant 12-volt signal. So I ended up popping this little piece right here. Let me see where I put that thing at. Right here. It's just a little cover. Like I said, more clips. Ended up taking the kick panel and the door sill. They're both right here. They just, like I said, they just all pop off. So pop the door sill first, and then this part, and then the kick panel cover itself. Now we're gonna go ahead and start moving on to finding the accessory and or the 12-volt constant for the dash cam. So I already did ground it out. There's two grounds right here. Use the bolt right here. These are both the grounds. We're gonna go ahead, and this is for the radar detector, and then these two are for the dash cam. So here's what I found. That was the accessory signal, which is number, what is this one? Number 2. Electrochromic mirror, power windows, and power door locks. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need a fuse that's like this shorter one, which I believe is the micro 2, if I recall right. I'm gonna have to double check. Yeah, I believe it's the Micro 2. So what you're gonna do is put the fuse that came out from the number 2 spot and put it on the lower position. That way it protects the circuit. And you're gonna add a 10 or 7.5 in this second location. That's gonna energize this wire right here, which is gonna power the radar detector and the dash cam. So here's the fuses that I tapped into. I will attach the picture of the accessory, which is number 2 fuse. The second one would be the number 31, which is the keyless entry system. So like I said, I went ahead and zip tied everything just for kind of cleaner look. That way nothing's dangling. You can go ahead and put everything back together. This is how it's going to be. I did test everything just to make sure. Then we need to figure out how to mount this thing right here with a double-sided tape. And then pretty much mount the dash cam to the glass, which is this itty bitty guy right here. So we got the wire pretty much plugged into the radar detector. So what we're going to do is clean the location that the radar detector or the dash cam is going to be sticked on. As you can see, it's a little dusty. Just want to clean all that out before you apply the adhesive, as we only have one time to do this. So go ahead and clean the tint just to get all the dust out, and then let it dry real quick and apply the bracket and stick it on there once it's fully dry. Here's the completed installation. So you can see the wires are going in there the way they should be. So I'm going to tuck it in a little bit, make it a little bit better. Maybe put a zip tie in there, but go ahead and turn it on.
X band, K band, KA band, laser.
All the wires are tucked in, so none of them are dangling. Here is the button as well. So out of sight, out of mind. It's going to be there, easy to access, and it won't really get in the way. He originally wanted here, but the seat has to move forward, back and forth. So I just kind of mounted there. Other than that, the install is pretty much done. We're going to go ahead and check it out tomorrow morning once everything is bright and easy to see everything. Right now I'm in the garage. It's pretty dark out here, so I turned all the lights off. But other than that, hopefully makes it easier on you just to kind of show you how everything is ran. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment in below. Please subscribe, and hopefully you guys do all right doing the same install. I got everything remote started. As you can see, nothing's on until I step or press the start button to take over from remote start. I'm currently on remote start mode right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the start button.